So we're back in the capital city of East Timor in Dili. It's a hot, sweaty morning already. It's about 8:30 and we're going to attempt to collect our bikes. It's been about 2 weeks since we sent them in Darwin, so we're about to head into here and hope to find one of our bikes. Or two of our bikes.
Hopefully two of our
would
bikes.
be good.
We've heard horror stories where you can come back every day, day after day after day, and you don't get them. If we do get our bikes today, I'm filming a slow motion high five. It's happening. So we got the bikes back. We're still in Dili, obviously, like we said yesterday, but today we're heading to the furthest east point, a place called Jaco Island. We did get told that food is limited, so we brought some Pringles and dried mangoes. Should do us really well. Tell us about the streets, James.
Tell us about what? The streets. Oh, they're glorious. Actually, they're nowhere near as bad as we thought they'd be. There's loads of bridges you can see out this where they keep doing construction, but it's actually pretty good. Cruising on pretty well. I think we're on schedule. Steady away. It's not too hot, and we've made some new friends.
After a few hours on the road, we realized getting all the way to Jaco Island was probably a little bit ambitious. It's 242 kilometers. Google puts that at about 7 hours and 21 minutes due to the rather rough road conditions. So we pulled into this place called Bukau to have some lunch and work out plan B. It's quite a colorful little town with some really cool people and reminded us a lot of some of the places we went to in South America. We had heard of this place called Com, which is a little beachside village not too far off from Jaco Island. We were told though that if we did want to spend the night there, we'd have to bring our own vegetables and that they go off and catch a fish and make us an amazing meal. So we went shopping for some carrots, tomato and something that resembled bok choy.
This is the most bok choy-like stuff we've seen, so I can get that. Dua.
Tomato?
Oh, it's okay. We got our bok choy and our carrots.
So with our new produce packed and excited for the meal ahead, we hit the road. But that didn't last too long.
Make yourself look good for the video.
Always.
You're looking in a mirror.
We're in a hut because we started riding and it's raining a little bit. I think rainy season's just started. It's already through to my boxer shorts, so we thought we'd stop in this beautiful hut which appears to be full of poo of some kind. Just going to chill here for a while and enjoy the glorious weather before pressing on.
Alright, we think we're going to get going.
Yeah.
There's still a bit of thunder out there, but the rain's slowing down a little bit.
This is kind of like English drizzle, I'd say. It's not too bad.
So we've had an issue. Whoa, Jesus, walking on this stuff's hard. We've had a problem. That's not good.
Pretty slippery on here.
What happened?
I fell down somewhere around there and I slid to here. I think I'm okay. I'm just worried about the bars being really bent.
You got a little bit of mud on you there.
A little bit of mud.
You alright though?
Yeah, no, I feel good. Well, my elbow's a bit, but it's alright.
We rode for about 2 or 3 more hours in this rain and mud before we finally reached Com, where we handed our vegetables over and they cooked us an amazing fish meal. It rained for most of the night, but it could not have been more different the next morning. The clouds were gone, the sun was out, the beach looked perfect. Instead of enjoying it, we just put all our wet clothes back on and hit the bikes.
So we're on the far east side of Timor Leste. We're going to try head over to Jaco Island. So apparently it's a sacred island and you can't stay on it or anything, but you can get one of the fishermen to take you over for $10 return, and you've pretty much just got the island to yourself. It's going to be incredible snorkeling. Just had a bit of a off-road to get down here. My front brakes, well, leaked all the fluid, so I'm without any front brakes, but yeah, happy to get over to the island, do a bit of swimming and check it out.
So here we are on this island. So basically our little fisherman mate, he buggers off for a few hours and comes and picks us up in two hours, I think we've said.
Yeah, 2 hours right now.
Looks like there's not another person on this beach.
But unfortunately, with James's master cylinder leaking, we couldn't really hang around. So we had to head for the next town, which was Los Palos, to find some more parts. So James's bike brakes broke, and this is us trying to find somewhere to fix them. We've gone to about 5 different mechanics. They all keep pointing to a different place.
Yeah. So hopefully, apparently this guy's from Indonesia, so he's a good mechanic, apparently. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
I'd love to know how much that would cost in Australia. So these guys just bled our brakes, fixed the leak, and cost a whole $3 US. We ended up spending the night in Los Palos. We got up early the next morning and made our way back to Dili. It was still a long way, but this time we were blessed with some good weather.
Another day, another adventure. My hot feet are hot. It feels like about 57 million degrees Celsius.
Yep, I just had a little bath.
We spent the first 2 hours of the day trying to work out how to attach these bloody tires to our bikes, because we'll be riding with them for the next probably, I don't know, 2,000 kilometers, something like that. Anyway, today we're heading up to Mount Ramelau, and we're going to climb it and hopefully camp at the top. See you soon. Made it to the base camp of, I'm going to call it the base camp of Mount Ramelau. Who would have thought Dili had roads like that? Holy shit. Winding along, perfect roads, mountains everywhere, kids running around saying hello. Everything was perfect until the last maybe 2 kilometers where we hit some pretty gnarly four-wheel drive off-road kind of stuff. The bikes took a bit of a beating. So we've got here a little bit late. I reckon it might be dark before we get to the top and set up camp, but we'll give it a crack. James isn't feeling that great, so he's pushing on and trying to be a trooper. But yeah, that road for a nauseous person like him was not much fun. We're at 2,137 meters now. Summit's at about 2.9, and we've got about an hour before the sun goes down. Let's give it a crack. So at the moment I'm solo. No James anywhere. Just a load of steps.
A squeamish James spent the night with the goats, chickens and dogs back at base camp. I pushed on, and just before sunset I found this creepy looking church. I decided to sleep in it and get ready for the next morning.
So, made it to the top. It's pretty cool. You can actually just see the sun popping up over the clouds here. Don't know if you can see that. It's literally just popped over the clouds. It's quite incredible. The colours are amazing just all around. Hopefully this is coming out on camera. No, there's a little Jesus, baby Jesus here. James is down there.
After coming down the mountain, we had to head for the border. It was quite a long way, but it was probably through some of the most beautiful parts of East Timor. We can honestly say that this country far exceeded our expectations. We made it to the border. To be honest, it was quite a sad goodbye for Timor Leste, but really excited to see what's going to happen in Indonesia.
Jay.
What?
We're finished.
What do you mean we're finished?
We've been here half an hour. We finished like 2 minutes ago. You've just been dancing.
We have enough?
Yeah, we've got to get going. We've got 7 hours to do today.